Welcome back to the broadcast. We're sitting down now with Chef Darren McGrady to talk all things British, from Downton Abbey to William and Kate. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning.
No, it's so unusual to not have you in the kitchen this morning.
I know, I'm not rattling bands today. This is great. This is easy.
Making
I'm cheating.
crumpets and tea for us.
I think so.
But instead, we're talking about your new business. It's really exciting.
I'm now starting a new catering company in Dallas. It's called Eating Royally. And I do sort of high-end dinner parties and huge corporate events. And I can come to your home and cook for you. And I also have a personal chef service, too.
Okay.
And a great way that people can kind of get a taste of that, Chef Darren, because you and I were talking earlier, your service is basically the focus of the Fashion Stars for a Cause raffle prize this year, right? So dinner with 12 and for the winner, correct?
Yes, I donated
benefiting the suicide and crisis
Suicide
center.
crisis, yeah. So I donated a dinner party, and then Belt came in and gave a $5,000 gift card, so everyone can dress up. How about everyone dresses Downton Abbey and comes to the dinner party?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Of course,
Wouldn't
the
that
gala
so
is
much fun?
Oh, maybe we can tweet Dan Stevens. He could go as my date.
There you go. But you're selling tickets for the
Yes,
raffle.
I am selling tickets,
Yes.
and they're
so
not
cool.
that expensive.
No, they're
expensive,
not.
great cause, and of course, they get a personal dinner party with you, and you do everything, right? The menu set up.
I come in, set up the menu, and we'll be doing some of the royal family's favourite dishes.
Wow.
Maybe
Ooh.
Princess Diana's bread and butter pudding. That's just sort of one of her favourites. The beef Wellington I served for President Reagan at
Wow.
Windsor Castle. And then I come through and share royal stories too. And my butlers come in and actually serve the food, and you're treated like royalty, just like
Wow.
you are at Eating Royally.
Yeah,
course.
so the butlers come in just like in Downton Abbey.
Yes, they do. They walk
in.
in and then synchronized serve everything.
Oh,
so
I
it's just
love
like
it.
that. And
Are you doing that trip again this year like you did last
I'm
year?
doing the trip next year. That's my 10th calendar trip. This year, I'm taking a group to Scotland. I'm having dinner on the Royal Yacht Britannia. That'll be so much fun.
Wow.
And
I
is
just
there
love
still
it.
spaces for this
I
trip?
think 2 places left.
Well, we
yeah.
haven't gotten our invitations yet. Are they last minute?
Oh no, they must be
2
sending
places
them out
left,
to you.
so that's me and...
Me.
Yes. So talking Downton, Kate is going to Downton Abbey in 2 days' time. She loves
so you
William
just
and
throw
Kate
that out there
love Downton
very,
Abbey.
very,
I just say
very
Kate.
Kate.
I mean, come on.
You know Kate, your little friend.
So she's visiting Downton because William and Kate love Downton Abbey, and she's actually going to the downstairs scene. You know, there are two areas. There's the downstairs and the upstairs. The upstairs filmed at Highclere, and then downstairs, where Mrs. Patmore is,
Yeah, that's
all
where I
filmed
like
in
it.
London. So she's going to go and see the show there. But what I don't understand is how William and Kate love that period drama, but at home, the butlers just left them, just gone and disappeared. They live like middle-class people at
Like
home.
us.
They could have their own
commoners.
Carson. They could have their own Mrs. Patmore in the kitchen, but they don't.
Why don't they, do you think?
I don't know. I think William likes sort of being there with Kate and not having all those staff and everyone around him.
And you made a
growing up
prediction
with that.
earlier today, right, about the baby that's coming?
The royal baby's due any time now.
Exactly.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told. Yes.
You think it's a girl.
I think it's a girl. We need a girl. And
Why do you think it's a girl?
I just got that feeling it's going to be a girl. If it is, I don't think they'll use Diana. I think that'll be just a little bit too much. But I'm going with Victoria Charlotte.
I love it.
I think that's just so right. And then if it's a boy, I've heard from the grapevine, they said Darren was a good name for a boy.
It's a great name.
You know, Darren, I have to ask you about, there's this salacious new show that's coming out called The Royals. I believe, is it on E?
It's on E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it shows a not very nice side of a pretend royal family.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's nothing like being at the palace. Downton Abbey is much more like being at the palace. All those scenes, you know, people say to me at Downton, have you seen that period drama? And I say, it's not a period drama. I lived that at Buckingham
Right.
Palace. It's still that today.
Because time stands still a little bit, doesn't it,
It
with all
does.
the traditions?
It certainly does at the palace. You know, they still have that seating in the dining room. I mean, how many places in the world now still have that seating where
Right, yes.
the head butler is at the top of the table
Right.
and the junior chef can't come in and sit at that chair
Right.
because it's the head butler sits there and it works down.
Let me ask you, down in the kitchen where Miss Patmore is that true? Like where the staff sits and eats their dinner as well?
That's absolutely true. I got into so much trouble when I started there. The palace steward's seat was at the top of the table, and I walked in with my plate, and I just thought, oh, there's an empty seat.
Right.
And the person next to me, the Queen's footman, he just, and I just looked. And then the housemaid said, you need to go down the bottom. So I said,
Oh,
I moved down I knew my place, down at the bottom.
They told you quickly.
They did, and you work your way along over senior service to the top of the table. And if the royals come into the dining room, you stand up and stand to attention.
I love it. And of course, you've got a book out, right?
I have a book called Eating Royally, the same as my catering company
I
do.
love it. I
And
think I saw some pictures recently with celebrities.
Yes, I get to cook with some great people. I mean, I cooked for Emmett and Patti Smith, did a dinner party for them, which was so much fun.
Awesome.
They're just
Emmett and
wonderful
Patti
people.
Smith.
Love it.
Darren, we love having you here.
Thank you. Nice to
Come
be
back
back.
next time, but in the kitchen.
I will
we
do.
need some more
Definitely.
royal food.
Yes.
You can see everything Darren's got cooking on his website, eatingroyally.com. I have to say
love
that with
that.
British
So
accent.
English.
Is that good? Is it good? Okay. When we come back, we're chatting with author Dennis Lee Hayne about his latest novel. Stay with us.